Hey, you. Welcome to my podcast. Do you like amebo, unsolicited advice, and very unconventional opinions about Christianity, mental health, and psychology? Then you're in the right place. It's Monday Morning Brand with Miss James H&M. Let's go. Hey, it's me again. Welcome to another heartwarming, educating, edifying, tantalizing, delicious episode of Monday Morning Rant with Mercy James H&M. Hope you enjoyed your weekend. You rested well. You were able to, refresh and reboot for the week's work. My name is Mercy James H&M. In case you don't know, let me just introduce myself very quickly. Thank you. So it's not just Monday Morning Rant now anymore. It is Recap Tuesday. This is me reminding you that tomorrow I'll be posting another video content for your consumption. Yes. And I just want to encourage you to encourage me, okay? Subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment, dropping comments is nice. You drop a comment about what you think about what I'm saying, and then somebody else can relate to what you're saying. And sometimes the opinion you have is blessing me too, that is the speaky, I be the speaker. You that is the speaky. Also blessing me back. So please drop comments. I enjoy the DMs, of course, but when you drop a comment, it engages other listeners and helps them to relate in a different light. And also for those that don't listen to the end, it sort of encourages them in case you say something in the last few minutes of it and then you're like, what's she referring to? What's he referring to? You get? Yeah, so please encourage me, From Monday Morning Rant to Recap Tuesday, encouragement goes a very long way. Thank you. See rhymes. Mic drop. I did rhyme. I'm my I said prophetic. This church get poetic era. Ni mo fẹ́ sọ. Poetic era. Yeah. So this week, word trap. So I'm going to be talking about traps in form of words, in form of conversations, in form of questions, in form of, we brought this matter for your advice. Yes. How people trap us into saying things to implicate ourselves. That's what I'm talking about today. Before I share my own story time, let me just reference Mark 12, where the Pharisees came to Jesus and they were flattering him, from verse 14, I think, he said, we know how honest you are impartial, you don't play favorites, you teach the way of God truthfully. Now tell us, is it right to pay taxes to Caesar or not? Why did they ask this question? Why did they flatter him in the beginning? After you remain. Jesus is too sabi, So what do you think? Earlier on in the chapter, it says they were looking for a way to trap him with his words and make sure he says something, because if he had said don't pay taxes, then he is revolting against the Roman rule of paying taxes. If he says pay taxes, then he's siding with the Roman people. So there was no win in the situation. But did Jesus win? Yes, he did. So that's where I'm going today. How to discern when people are trapping you with words. Quick story time. So when I was in school, I'm not going to specify, but at secondary school or university, all the CIA agents that used to listen to my rants. So when I was in school, I had this very close friend. She was my good friend. We were close. Randomly, this lady, I don't really even talk to her, but we're not really close. We're in different classes, and she just walked up to me and told me things that this my best friend at the time said about me. What she said about me, how she said some very mean things about me, how I'm this and that. And as I heard that thing in the moment, and it was not just her, she had some minions that were also sitting with her in the moment when she brought this matter to my notice. And she was just, telling me, I know me and you're not close like that. So, but I just had to tell you because no, she was saying it. I'm like, are you not Mercy's best friend? Why you even say something like that? Kiniko, Kiniko. So she brought the matter to me, and in the moment, you get like I was emotional about it because this was somebody I thought we're on the same page, loves me as much as I loved her, and all of that. Telling me these are all the bad things she said. And then someone I trusted kind of confirmed it that she was also there when this person said. So I knew it was not a lie. The said person actually said those things. But my reaction was I started saying, I was like, wow, I can't believe it. Why would she betray me like this? These are the things I've done, in this our relationship. I've done this, I've done that. And I can't remember something I said, but I can't really place. But it was not nice. I was like, I can't believe she'd do something like this. She betrayed me to think, okay, yeah, I remember. I said it always felt like I put in more into the friendship than she did. So that was my goal, to just cut her off and all of that. So I said those things. And this said girl was just like, oh, I understand. Even me, I'm so surprised you ever do something like this to you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Tell me why the same day around evening, I saw this same person that came to meet me to report on my best friend at the time said, I saw her standing with the said best friend, reporting back to her everything I had said in the conversation she had with me. What she now said as the background of the conversation, me, I don't even know. Like, I just, I walked past. They didn't see me coming, so there was no way for them to stop talking before I walked past. And I heard her saying all the things I said with extra spices back to this girl. And I was so shocked. I'm like, Irushe Kusheye Wole, what kind of person are you? I didn't ask you to tell me what this said person said. You came to me to report what she said to me. So why did you have to now go back to her to report? But like, it didn't make sense. I'm like, so was it like a setup, something? People just had to, were looking for something to catch me in the wrong. And at the time, see, I've had faces in my life, but I've had times of when I was an introvert. I didn't used to talk a lot. I didn't know how to express myself. Sometimes I still struggle with that. I think like expressing what I feel when it has to do with feelings and emotions. So I didn't see anything. I just ghosted the said friend. Like I just stopped talking to her totally. Like, plus what they reported back to you, I don't care. Plus what you said, I don't care. I just stopped talking to her. I just cut her off. I just stopped talking. That was years ago. No, we are still sort of friends now because Igbaimo, we're children and stuff. But what I want to say now is that experience kind of shaped my life in a way. I won't lie that I've made other mistakes on in life where I said things I shouldn't have said to the wrong people, sometimes oversharing. Like I told you people, I've had plenty personality journeys from the introverts to the semi-introverts, the extroverts to the very extroverts to the now middle ground where I am now. So yeah, I've but that experience made me realize that you should always analyze things people bring to you. You should always discern when people are trying to trap you with your words. Always. Don't mistakenly talk before you think. Always think, especially is why I can't say I've never gossiped anybody or maybe everybody likes gist. God is helping us or you people understand. I can't say I've never said bad about somebody behind about something. I'm not self-righteous enough to say such things. Of course, there are times I've heard, like I said, but those that are close to me always know. If it's someone very close to me, like my close friend, and then you come and meet me and ask me, I even heard Lagbeja and somebody are broken up. So what happened? You are not going to hear the explanation of what happened from my mouth. It's not me that will tell you. Go and miss it. Because sometimes people are just curious. It's not care, it's curiosity. So that they will have something to go and gist about and gossip about. So it's not from my mouth. You will now come and start hearing they broke up because except we are close on that level. Even if you are close on that level, it's not my business. Do you get? So this is me just also bringing you into this doctrine I've given myself. I struggle sometimes. I will not even lie because who doesn't like gist? Gist is sweet. Do you get? Eh, Gossiping sometimes can be sweet. We will not lie, but it's something you should struggle to fight against in your life, especially when it involves some kind of places like number one, church. I am not people that gossip in church. Nah, nah, nah. If you are one of those people that used to is from your mind they hear everything that's happening in everybody's life, I can't be your friend. We can't be close. If you come and gist me, it's not because I asked you, it's because you just started talking. Do you get? And co-workers, that's even the worstest place to join gossip because you don't know. I've just heard you put this one in my which episode I can't remember where a colleague recorded another colleague saying some bad shit about our bosses and stuff, and the person got fired. I think I've told you people that story before exactly. So some of you, they are looking for ways, just like the Pharisees were looking for ways to trap Jesus with his words, and he was able to discern. There are people in your life that are setting trap for you, but you're too talkative, you're too cho to even realize that they are setting trap for you. You are not seeing it. You are just talking and be going. They'll come and meet you. Mercy, you know, say this example I'm giving it's not an example. If you know, you know. You know you are very wise. You used to give good relations. So what do you think about this? They are related. Wait, I take concern me. So they will bait you with flattery first. They will bring flattery to disarm you so you feel comfortable with them, you feel good. They'll be like, we know you're a good person. This is what this person. So what do you think? And you, that flattery now, you don't bring all your gather. Church, you go start the talk. That's how she also did when no. Sometimes there have been cases in my life where the person they're talking about absolutely did that shit. Like the person did the thing they were talking about. The bad thing did it. But it's not from my mouth. You come and hear, oh, I agree with you. No, kiniko. Sometimes I struggle. I will not even lie. I've said it earlier. But I try my best. I try. So you too try. It's not every matter they bring to you, you must talk. It's not every matter they bring you must. It's not every question you must answer. And see, it's not only with traps to trap you. Sometimes some people will bring questions to come and ask you about your personal life. They just want to know what's going on in your life so that they can desire your joy. Like I will always say, I'm one of those people that believe so much in private lives. Yeah, so you can post your husband, post your children, but aside the pictures people are seeing, nobody online should be able to say, this is what they eat in their house. This is where their house is. This is where Kiniko, this is where she's working. This is where. Nah, keep your life as private as possible. That your small circle, anything you want to share it with them. Do you get? Some people asking you questions, they just want to know what's going on in your life so that they can spoil your joy. And I'm not just talking for them to start looking. There are some that we even do jazz. Do you understand? Like as they know what's going on, they are going to look for fortification to. Of course, Christ is stronger than them, but wisdom is profitable. Wisdom, so that you don't be fighting battles you don't need to fight. Battles you could have avoided just by keeping your mouth shut. It's not every question somebody asks you. So where is your husband working? Oh, he's working with that oil firm, Kiniko. What happened to what the prophet, where he said, the person you are looking for is not here. Come, let me take you. And then he took them to the bar. Do you understand? There are times that calls for that kind of wisdom. And it's one thing I'm always grateful my parents taught me in life, how to keep my life as private as possible. You see all those people that be like, so you marry, you did not tell us. It's not as if they love you. except this person is close in your circle. There are people, if you don't have anybody in your circle you can trust with your personal information, then I think you need to change your circle of friends. For me, I have a group of like 4 or 5 people that know everything that is going on in my life, even at the moment. Not everything, sha, but most. Do you get? But the general acquaintances of hello once a while, once in 2 weeks, once in I say 2 weeks, once in some once in 6 months, once in a year, happy new month. I will not carry my life matter and be telling you why. Ah, Messi, you got married, you did not tell us. Ah, you now born, you did not now tell us. If I told you I born, what would you have done about it? It's not as if you send me money or you send me gifts. Some is even congratulations I not reach their stomach. So please, what? So if you're one of those people, eh, that used to overshare online and be wise, keep your life private. People are not that happy for you. All that congratulations, gonna you know reach their belly. Oh. The heart of man, scripture says, desperately wicked. Be gentle as doves and be wise as what? Serpents. Be very wise. Be wise. It's not everything you must. Ah, so which school are your children attending? You don't start a share. Why? You can't ask the person, why are you asking? What do you my child I got admission to clinical. A good way to answer that question. So what does she want to study? She wants to study medicine. Oh, okay, that's good. She can apply to uni learning or clinical. But which school are your children attending? It doesn't matter. Your child can apply anywhere that is I think they say UI is very good for medicine. That's a good, you have already disarmed the person's question. Except the person have coconut head. Just tell me this school, now tell me this. And even if they continue like that, look the person straight in the eye. Me, I used to do this one. I learned it from my mother. Look them straight in the eye and tell them, I'm not telling you. What you want to use the information do? The school where my picking they go no concern you. People have experienced terrible things in life that could have been prevented by them keeping their mouths shut. So this private life thing, keep your life private. The schools your children attend, keep it private. Places you people go for, keep your life private. The company you are working with, the freelancing job, keep it private. If you want to help a friend with, you can share link of how to apply for them, give them instruction, but you don't have to explain your personal life thing. You just bear it, if it bear in front of people, in people's hands. The heart of man wicked gone. It is where. So back to the original talk of when it has to do with trapping. The first thing I'll say is always discern the motive behind the question. Ask, is this question for clarity or is for controversy? Is it person seeking wisdom or the person one day find thing from my mouth where I'm not supposed to talk? Always discern the motive behind the question. Keep quiet, at least quiet yourself for your mind to even think first before you respond. So always discern what people are bringing conversations to you about. For a minute, a second, ask the Holy Spirit, what is this person's intent in your heart? And he will tell you. That's the honest truth. Second thing I'll say is don't be flattered into foolishness. Don't let anybody flatter you into stupidity, saying things you shouldn't say. Flattery can be manipulative. When someone praises your honesty or praise your wisdom, just before they ask you one kind of very risky question, pause first. Pause and think before you respond. You don't owe everyone your opinion. It's not every time someone asks for your opinion, you give it. Sometimes silence is okay. So what do you think? I don't have anything to say. It's a very solid answer. Trust me. I don't have anything to say. Me, I don't know. Honestly, I don't think so. I don't have an opinion. It's a valid answer. So that you don't have anything to hold that this is what you said, especially if you're a church leader. This thing is very crucial because church people can be more. They will set trap for you just to catch you in the wrong, just to catch you saying something to, you have to be careful. You have to be very careful. People will find ways to trap you with your words. Always speak out of God's wisdom, not impulse. Don't be impulsive with talking. Don't be impulsive. Calm down. Let God's wisdom bring the idea of what to say to you. And like I said, especially with workplace things, always have trail of conversations. Don't be all of you that have disappearing messages. I don't know why. Your message is always disappearing. Now, time to submit evidence. You don't have any evidence. We workplace people, church people always have trail of chats, have email trails, so that nobody will catch you with something. This is what she said. There's evidence of what she said. And you said, be careful. Think first before you talk. Think before you don't let anybody set trap for you and catch you. Okay? Yeah. So I think this will be all for this week. Stay tuned for Recap Tuesday tomorrow. Don't miss it. Don't miss it, don't miss it, don't miss it. Yeah. So have a lovely week. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy God. Be careful. Okay? Be careful. Especially I want make they know may a child no use waiting you talk, say hold you, say fire you. So it is where God go the help us. So okay. Una bye bye. Bye.